Yeah, for me, when he stays in the strike zone, he's going to be really good. And he stayed in the strike zone almost the whole day today. He didn't chase at all. He got a slider from Maeda he hit out. And then the last bat against Coleman was outstanding. He's tough on righties. He's not an easy guy to face. So he was going against matchups that didn't really favor him today and hit 2 home runs and drove in 7. So it's a pretty spectacular day. It was. Fastball out over after, battled him for a little bit there. Saw a lot of sliders and then got a fastball out over, and that's about as hard as I've seen a baseball hit all year. I had as much to do with, he's coming back on normal rest to pitch the last day of the season, and we want to be sure we protect him at the very end of the year. But, reading the game, watching the ball come out of his hands, it wasn't as alive as it usually is. He's going to go through that lineup a third time and felt really good about the lefties we had lined up to work through that lineup through the 6th through the 8th. They handle right-handed pitching very, very well, and it was just, in my mind at that time, the right move. I thought he threw the ball good enough to get through 5 innings and 1 run. So that's what you want out of your starter sometimes. It was good. It was good to see. Gave him a lot of rope out there, right, to pitch through 2 righties in Turner and Kendrick that are really good hitters, and he didn't have his best command today. But to see a young guy feel the pressure of facing, your pennant-winning Dodgers, and you're out there and you got the bases loaded and you got to throw strikes, and he managed to get the job done against Reddick there at the end, and he's got a live arm. He didn't really get hit very hard, had that little ground ball through the hole through the shift, and then other than that, it was just 2 walks, put him in trouble, but he battled back, so I think that will serve him very well going forward to just have worked through that jam right there. Yeah, I think right now he's been in the strike zone, and I just watching him all year. I pay a lot of attention to their at bats down there. Like Hunter Renfroe is going to be a dynamic player at this level when he stays in the strike zone, and there's really no other message for him or about him. He can hit anything. He just has to get him over the plate, and when he does that, it's as much damage as anybody we have. I think he's done a really good job in the brief look here of staying in the strike zone, not getting out too often outside the zone, and as long as there's limited amounts of chases, everybody's going to chase a pitch from time to time. He's going to be really good.